Today on the channel, you think you know me? Well, maybe you do, but do you know Edge from Legends Series 14, the Target exclusive?
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another WWE Legends Series 14 unboxing and review. And today we've got the Target exclusive Edge. Now this is the Edge regular edition. He is the chase in this set, and the chase is the red tights. This is the white tights. So for those of you looking at the stores, remember, red is the chase. We will unbox that chase one separately from this one, and we'll also rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. So stay tuned for that. That's always the last video we do when we do these WWE Elite sets. But today, we've got Edge, and it's crazy to think of Edge in a Legends line. Whenever we historically think Legends line, we're thinking the Warriors, the Hogans. You know, we're thinking more of the 80s or even 70s characters from time to time. But boy, we're working our way through the 90s and into the early 2000s now, into the Legends. We're all getting older out there, and we are at a place in time, a place in the universe where Edge is in a Legends line now. And I'm okay with it, and I'm happy to get an earlier version of Edge. As of late, with Edge's comeback, we've had a lot of Edge figures, but they've been more modern-day Edges. And there's a lot of good looks, a lot of good attires from Edge back in the day that haven't been representative. And now here's our time. So we're getting this, and we're getting two in this line with the red tights and the white. The red, you got to put with Hulk Hogan. I think that was what he wore when he won the tag team titles with Hulk Hogan. But this white one, you can maybe move it around in some different spots in your collection, in your display shelf. But let's do this like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. Let's see where it goes from there. So there is Edge, very cool packaging. We're used to this packaging by now. It's been well over a year. These have been back in the market. No signs of them slowing down, and I hope they don't, because it's nice to get these Legends on a nice clip. Really a good Target exclusive. Hopefully Target is happy with the sales on these. As we've seen in the last few sets, inventory has skyrocketed. We're still seeing Hurricanes, Bob Ortons everywhere, which may slow down this line a little bit. We've seen historically some of those bad peg-warming lines like the Bob Orton wave, really slowing distribution of the new set, and then all of a sudden the new set gets kind of clearanced out or doesn't really hit as much as it normally would. You see it going to Goodwills, donation centers, things like that, and then that does hurt the possibility for more lines. I don't think that's going to be in the case here. Hopefully these sell pretty well, but we need somebody to clear up all the Hurricanes, Bob Ortons, and Jake the Snakes and things like that we're still seeing around in a pretty good amount in most stores out there, at least the ones I visit. But Edge looking good. You got the young version of Edge. You got the Legends logo. You got his name, of course. True Effects running strong. Legends 14, the Elite logo up there. Cool background with Edge. And then you got Edge in a soft goods jacket. Usually we get that big, hard, good overcoat jacket thing. It's a thing of the past. Let's get rid of those. Just every once in a blue moon, let's have those. Let's go to soft goods like we're getting right here. I hope that is the wave of the future. And then continue that. Elite logo, Edge. Legends logo, Edge. And then on the back, we got the blurb, and they're very blurby on these. I've noticed the Legend ones have a little bit more blurb than your traditional Elites. Hey, I'm okay with it. You guys know I love a good blurb. Elite logo at the top, cross-sell down below. So far, we've got Mean Mark knocked out. We'll get them all knocked out. You guys know how we do it here on the channel. Let's see what it says about old Edge. Titles: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and World Tag Team Champion. Edge has made a career out of making his dreams come true, from being WWE Champion to WWE Hall of Famer to returning to the ring in 2020. He's done it all. That includes teaming up with his childhood hero Hulk Hogan. Well, there you go. On July 4th, 2002. Oh, what a time to be alive. The Ultimate Opportunist and the Immortal One didn't only form an unlikely tag team, but they captured the WWE Tag Team Championships. Who said dreams don't come true? Well, it certainly was not me, that's for sure. Let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's doing. Uh-oh. See you later. There it goes. Let's see what's going on with Edge here. See what he's up to. Up to no good, I'm sure. There's that Legends background. I can see people saving that. Not me. See you later. Get out of here. All right. Plastic prison time. No twist ties. Oh, no. Take that back. We got his hands tied in there. Always got to have something. He does have extra hands. No fist with this Edge. That's a miss. That's a miss, Mattel. Where's the fist? We got 2 open hands, and then we get 2 wide open hands. Once again, point of difference. You know, you get red tights, white tights. My plan to display them is you'll have one with the jacket on, one with the jacket off. One will have red, one will have white, of course. Then you mix up the hands, and all of a sudden you got almost a different figure. But there he is in the plastic prison. Let's pop these hands out. Nothing too exciting in the hand department. All right, let's see if I can cut this out without cutting his face, or not his face. I didn't even need to cut anything. See you later. Off to the side. This is an interesting jacket. Holy cow, I wasn't expecting this to feel like this. It feels big, but it also feels very light. I like this material. It definitely feels different. I was expecting more a Finn Balor leather jacket coat, kind of that spongy pleather. This is a really shiny, sleek, even slick, I guess, using S words here, slick jacket on him. Very, very cool. Definitely feels different than stuff we've gotten in the past. He does have a little mark on his face. Hopefully I can get that off. That's unfortunate. He does look really good in this jacket. This jacket actually looks better in hand than I thought it did in the package. So I do like that a whole lot. Very cool. We got hands. I'm not going to go deep into these. We've seen these a million times. Just 2 gripping hands there. He does have the 2 wide open hands on his hand, on his wrists. I don't know, connected to his arms. There you go. But it does look really good with those. Boy, this is actually a lot stronger figure than I was anticipating. I'm going to take these hands off first here. We're going to take this jacket off. We're going to get down to it. We're going to see what's going on without this jacket. All right, there it is. And then we're going to put these hands back on so it just doesn't look strange in the review here. Yeah, I really do like these white tights. The jacket, this is the tough one with a figure like this, is the jacket adds a lot. It makes it look really cool, but it looks really cool without the jacket as well. The splash of color, the white, the black boots, really, really good looking figure here. This is actually very underrated. I wouldn't say I was over the moon with this one announced. I was like, oh, okay, it's Edge, that's all right. But actually, this is a lot better than I expected it to be. So I'm happy to report that. Let's describe it a little bit here. We got, of course, the bicep cut. We got double jointed elbows, pinless. Yes, pinless, the wave of the future. It seems that's the way we're going forward. Pinless joints. We saw the hands are removable, of course. I got the nice ab crunch going on. Head, side to side, all that fun stuff. You got the waist that moves, of course. Then you get a thigh cut, and you get double jointed knees. Unfortunately, not pinless on the legs. Hopefully, they're working for that into the future. You got the boot cut going on, and then the ankle rockers. Very tight ankles on this guy. Really good color. I love the black, the white, and the gold all working together. Great coloring there. It does have Edge's tattoo at the time he had right there on his shoulder. Got that going on. And a nice kind of dirty wash to the blonde hair. Blonde, brownish, golden hair here. And then you do get the patented zany early 2000s sunglasses. Everybody was wearing them. I was wearing a bright yellow pair to match my Jeep at the time. Edge was going red. Hey, all more power to him. These glasses removable, of course. They are the thin glasses that don't have the long, what do you call that, bands? I don't know what you call it, but the long ends. They're short ends to fit into the hair. You can see the indentation where they go. I don't like that. That sometimes is a bit of an eyesore. I'll probably display both of my versions of this Edge in the red and the white, both with the glasses on. But actually not a terrible head sculpt scan. It's true effects, of course. Sometimes Edge gets a little weird look into him. We saw that a little bit with the Ultimate Edition, at least in my opinion. This doesn't look terrible. It just looks like he's kind of looking off to the side. But they got his smile, his chin, and his teeth. Fabulous job here. Fabulous face on this one as a whole. This is a very, very solid figure. Very, very underrated from where I sit. And as you guys know, right here at this table. A lot more here than I thought there was going to be, and that's always a good thing. We always love to blow away our expectations, be happy, happier than we thought we'd be with a toy, and that's where I'm sitting with this one. Actually, a very, very good-looking Edge figure. This should be in everybody's collection eventually. And then the robe, that really adds a lot to this figure as well. We do have another Edge. Here's the older one. That's more of the Polly Pocket style jacket I was talking about. I'm glad they went to a soft goods nice one like this. It definitely makes it feel a little bit more elite, for a lack of better words. Really good looking figure. I just had a Christian here I figured I'd grab. Not quite the same era, not quite the lineup there, but you got the old Brood Christian, and of course this one was a chase as well in the regular Elite line, where we got this in black and white. Now we get Edge in white and red for his chase, so that's always cool, and Edge is no stranger to chases in the past as well. But very, very solid Edge figure. I am happy to report that. This blew away my expectations, especially the jacket. Had a much nicer feel to it than I anticipated it to have. Edge's face looks really, really good. And then the color, it really works. The black, the gold, and the white really does look good. So I'm very happy with this Edge figure. But what about you out there in YouTube land? You happy with this Edge figure? Are you picking it up? Are you passing? Have you found it yet in the stores? They seem to ship a lot of pre-orders online before the stores, which is always a good thing. That's the way it should be. But it actually is happening, it seems like, the last couple of sets. But I'm sure you'll be able to find this out on the pegs if you're persistent and you wait just a little bit. But I would say starting now through the next month or so, these should be hitting fairly regularly to your targets. So make sure you're checking the aisle and then checking those end cap displays for these as well. But let me know your thoughts on this Edge figure and Legends 14. And of course, stay tuned for the rest of the series and the very last video where we look at the other Edge and we rank the entire series from my least favorite to my favorites. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell, give this video the old thumbs up. You made it this far, you might as well. Follow along on Patreon for this video and the rest of the series much, much earlier than traditional YouTube. Of course, it also supports the channel, giveaways on there as well, and a lot of exclusive videos. Always about 20 videos that aren't on YouTube are up on the Patreon about at all times. So that's another benefit of that. You can hit me up on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Edge, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.